What's up everyone, back for another beer review, and today is the continuation of Mixed Six-Pack Theme Month here on the channel, and the beer I'm reviewing today comes from the Victory Brewing Company, and they're out of Downingtown, Pennsylvania, and this is their Sour Monkey. So they are calling this a Sour Brett Tripel, and what this is basically their Golden Monkey, which is a Belgian-style Tripel brewed with spices, and then they are souring it, and they're also using Brettanomyces. Comes in at 9.5% alcohol by volume, 10 IBUs, and at the time of review, this bottle is approximately 7 weeks old. So yeah, I wanted to pick this one up for a long time. I think they've been brewing this one for, man, it's been 2.5, 3 years, and they have, you know, their whole monkey lineup. They have their golden monkey, which I mentioned, which I've had before, and I've also had their white monkey, which is their golden monkey aged in white wine barrels. They also have a twisted monkey, which is like a 6%, like just like Belgian pale ale that is brewed with, I believe, mangoes. I have not tried that one or this one, so this is very interesting. Like I said, this is the base golden monkey. They sour it, and then they're using the Brettanomyces yeast strain, and should be interesting. On the side here, it says the malts they're using are Pilsner malts, hops, Tettnang, and they have a little bit of like a tasting note section that I won't read. So yeah, anyway, using the Victory Golden Monkey glass, hashtag proper glassware, close, but no cigar. Anyway, let's crack this one open, get it into a glass here, and see what's going on. Yeah, so I wanted to grab this one for a while, and when I saw it in the Mix 6, I was like, man, that would be great to do that right now. So I'm not going to pour all of it in. We'll leave a little bit there. So yeah, that pours out really, like, that's like a sunshine yellow color, very golden, like straw color. Super filtered, decently carbonated, about a half finger to a third of a finger of a bright white, creamy looking head, but didn't pour, excuse me, with a huge head, and also looks very filtered. Anyway, let's get a nose. So you're kind of getting like the kettle sour vibe to this one a little bit. Like I'm getting a little bit of like the, citrus, tartness. Then I'm getting like dried stone fruits, like apricots, mangoes. Getting a little bit of like an apple sensation as well. There's an ever so slight touch of funk probably coming from the Brett. There's a big malty, just, underlying base to this one. Sweet white bread. It's not as spicy as I thought it would be, maybe because of the souring in the Brett. I remember a Golden Monkey, because they add spices, but also just the Belgian yeast strain itself has a lot of spices. So yeah, I'm not getting a lot of like Belgian spice in here, whether it's coriander or clove or whatever the case may be. They say Golden Monkey is brewed with spices, but they don't say. Yeah, for something that's 9.5%, it's soured, it has Brett in it. Not getting a whole lot on the nose. So let's see how the taste is. Cheers. Wow, that's scary drinkable. Yeah, I can't tell that's 9.5%. I mean, there's a little bit of alcohol in the palate and the chest, but I'd guess like 8. Hides the alcohol beautifully well. The body on this one, 9.5%, is a bit thin. This is drinking like straight up medium body. It's not watery, but it's probably watery for a 9.5% Belgian-style Tripel. The mouthfeel on this one is like your typical, I would say, like straight on kettle sour. Crisp, very effervescent. Yeah, there's a decent amount of carbonation here. Mouth feels appropriate. But the flavor, so the first thing that hits me up front is there is a distinct tartness. This is not sour, it's tart from my palate. Getting a little bit of apple, but because of the sourness in here, it's kind of coming off as like a sour Granny Smith apple. There is underlying stone fruit characteristics like that mango, that dried mango to dried apricot. Yeah, words, they're super hard. Underlying sweet, like I said, bready malt base to it. It finishes quite dry, actually. You can see me keep on going back and like kind of smacking my lips a little bit. It's very dry in the back end, like super dry, almost like white wine-esque dry. Not straight like champagne, but pretty high. So this is like full-on dry finish. There's a slight, ever so slight touch of like residual tartness. There's a little bit of like, if you just had like a like any kind of sour candy or whatever, there's like that phlegm in the back of your throat that you can tell is sour. It's not super acidic. There's a little bit of acidity here, but it's just more of like a straight on tartness. I will say though, here's the thing. For 9.5% Sour Brett Tripel, there's not a lot of like, I don't know, there's not a lot of characteristics here. I was thinking that this would be full flavor. I mean, I don't know if them souring the beer kind of knocked down a lot of the base Golden Monkey profile, because I feel like the Golden Monkey, you know, isn't the best Belgian triple, but like it's good. It's really solid. I enjoy it. The White Monkey was really tasty too with the white wine barrels. This one kind of has just knocked down all the characteristics a bit from the base beer, and the sour aspect of it for me is just bringing in that like tartness a little bit, and I feel like this is way drier than the base as well. I was thinking maybe I would get some funk from the Brett or something. Really not picking up much on the flavor from the Brett. Yeah, best thing I can say about this one is 9.5%. It's really easy to drink. Like outside of that dryness, which can be hit or miss for a lot of people. For me, I'm not a huge fan of that like really full-on dryness. Part of the reason I don't like white wine or champagne and whatnot. But if you like that dryness, this would be one for you for sure. But just overall, the characteristics of the beer are just kind of muted. They're subtle. They're nuanced. They're just, you know, I like it. It's a good beer. Like I'm enjoying drinking it, but it's not as flavorful as I thought it was going to be. And I don't like it as much as the base or the White Monkey version. So the highest I can give Sour Monkey from Victory is a high 3.5 out of 5. I'm going to go 3.6 out of 5. I don't even think for me it gets to 3.75. I would buy this beer again in a mixed six pack for under $2 a bottle. The price point on this one, again, I bought this at a Wegmans, and it's $1.83 in the mixed six pack because mixed six packs are $10.99, so $1.83 a bottle or can. But I do know they had 6 packs of this there, and I believe it was $12.99 a six pack. So you're talking like, you know, $2.16 a bottle, or whatever it would be, $2.16, $2.17 a bottle. That's still a good price for 9.5% Sour Brett Tripel. And I know there's a lot of people out there who will like this one more than I do. Just for me and my personal preference, I wanted maybe a little bit more tartness. I want this to approach sour. I want that Brett to impart some of that funk, or like, you know, some of the, you know, secondary characteristics can impart, like the pineapple and stuff like that. Not really getting any of the Brett in here, and I think it takes away from the base beer, where I think the base beer is closer to a 4 out of 5 for me, like a low 4. This one just knocks it down a little bit, and I don't think it really enhances the base. So I would say I'm disappointed with this one. I don't hate it. I actually think it's, like I said, a solid, good beer, but the base is better for me. So yeah. Anyway, Sour Monkey Victory, 3.6 out of 5. If you had this one before, let me know what you think about it. I'd be really curious to hear your opinions on this one, because I'm sure they're mixed. Anyway, appreciate everybody stopping by. Check back tomorrow for another mixed six pack theme beer. Yeah, I've been enjoying this entire month. I say this at the end of every review, but I'm just telling you, I honestly do. It's been a lot of fun picking up these beers that I don't normally buy on a day-to-day basis. So being able to drink these ones and interact with you guys and kind of converse about these beers, because a lot of you have had them, fantastic time, and I'm loving it. So appreciate everybody stopping by. To the next one. Cheers. Oh, hang on. Availability, Victory. You get Victory in the Northeast probably. Maybe it's made it sway a little bit into the Midwest, maybe to the South slightly. But if you're in the Northeast, you can get Victory products. But yeah, that's it. Anyway, cheers.